I hope you're good. It is the night after that ridiculously hot and sweaty night. So I had all these plans of filming my makeup for you and showing you a few new things, but I ended up getting up so early and just throwing it on my face and doing my hair. So instead, I thought I would show you what I've been eating for breakfast, because I know you guys love to hear about that kind of thing and how I do my coffee. So when I work out, and actually on other days, I tend to have a protein bar for breakfast. And the one I absolutely love is the Misfits, please excuse my chipped nails, plant-based chocolate caramel protein bar. They are, without doubt, the best protein bars in the best flavors, and they genuinely taste like chocolate. They're really not very sugary at all. They described as a plant-based, high-protein, low-sugar bar. I don't know how they taste so good without sugar, but I find them really, really filling, and sometimes I just struggle with what to eat for breakfast. Sometimes I don't have much time. I feel like if I'm having a protein bar, I'm kind of getting all the good stuff, and it fills me up. And I also had Frosty banana, which I have to have every morning. I love bananas and it's just my thing. We go through so many in the house because Lenny has one every morning for breakfast as well, and it's my absolute favorite. So I had that, and I'm going to make myself a coffee, which you guys know is like my absolute favorite thing of all time. I look forward to it every single morning. I genuinely wake up thinking about coffee. And the one I'm loving at the moment, I think it's called Mexico. It's a green one, obviously Nespresso. It's like a number 8, it's quite a strong one. I have it with oat milk and 2 sweeteners. So I'm gonna have my coffee in the car and head to Philippa's. We've got a really fun day ahead. We are shooting a YouTube video. We're gonna do a Q&A. Gonna answer loads of questions from you guys that we get asked a lot, and we just thought it'd be really cool to put them all together, so you get all the answers. And we've got a few new things to show you. So an exciting day ahead. Now my day can officially start, coffee in hand, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hi guys!
Hey guys!
Hope you're all doing well and trying to stay cool during this ridiculous heat wave.
Has been, I don't think I've ever been so hot. I was saying to you last night, I must have had 1 hour sleep.
Like, I don't think in the UK we've ever had this long of a heat wave where it's
cope
so
with it.
intense.
Well, on holiday I can't get enough of it, but here it's like you can't function in your everyday life.
It's different when I feel like you've got this heat and you're, as you say, like normal life. You're not by the beach, you're not by the pool. It's tough, but we'd prefer it to be like this.
We would.
Snow and freezing cold.
Which is coming probably the blink an eye and it will be here.
But we wanted to do a little vlog today because we've got a few nice little new pieces that we wanted to share with you guys. A few new Topshop bits, which you guys know that at the beginning of each season, and although it doesn't feel like it, we kind of are approaching a new season.
I don't even know what month it is.
It's August, and normally we're kind of getting ready for autumn winter.
We're thinking about coat.
Oh yeah. But before we get on to outerwear, we've got a few new staples that we wanted to share with you guys. We've got a really fun lunch that's waiting for us.
Food literally gets us so excited. I feel like when we do these vlogs, one of the main focuses is food, and I really like that.
So we've got that coming up.
And we're going to do a Q&A, aren't we?
Yes.
We decided that we get asked the same questions so much on Instagram. We put out a little story last night to ask you guys what you wanted to know. Ask us anything. We've had loads of questions, a lot of the same. So we thought we'd answer some of our faves, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's a bit different for us. We haven't done a Q&A in it.
For ages.
I think I did one when you were on maternity leave, but prior to that.
Last year. A few of you are asking us the same kind of questions on Instagram. We just felt like a lot of you would want to know the answers.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do a little Q&A, but first, should we show everyone our new bits?
We should. Should we just do a close-up of this t-shirt? Because I'm really proud of this.
That was your find. I'll give you
Top
that
Man are now stocked on Topshop. And because we like that boxy t-shirt, I thought, let's give it a go. This is called the Top Man boxy t-shirt, size extra small to small. So that's key. If you're going to buy something from the menswear department, you've got to size down because the shoulders instantly are just the wrong shape. We've rolled up the sleeves. We've rolled up the sleeves true Twinset style, but it is the most comfy shape because it's quite thick, so it hangs really nicely.
It does, because I was a bit worried, will it tuck into our jeans and our shorts okay? But it does, it's not too thick.
And it's a good length worn down. I'm wearing jeans, so I'll untuck it to show you as well. But I love the colours. This kind of washed out vibe I'm really been enjoying it. Also a bit different because I feel like we've got a lot of just your basic t-shirts.
White, greys.
Exactly, but this is a bit different. So this is shout out to Top Man that's now stocked on Topshop, and I love that whole inclusivity.
Yeah.
You know, gender neutral. You don't have to wear. You know, anyone can wear Topshop. Anyone can wear Top Man. So I'm loving that.
Definitely going to be after. Is this Craig's vibe?
Yeah, I think.
Guys, don't laugh. I think there's something wrong with us. But again, our camera died.
So I managed to drop the old camera on the floor, so we invested in a new one when Philippa got back from maternity. However, somewhere along the line, we don't have the right charger, and I charged the wrong camera last night on a USB because you had the
right charger
for the wrong camera.
Anyway, this chat is boring, but basically, we just need to figure our lives out. No, we just need to...
Do you know what though? We're filming on the phone. Actually, it's fine. So anyway,
if you guys don't mind, we don't mind.
Exactly.
Back to the t-shirts. Basically, we love them,
and we think Craig and Alex will like them too. But probably advise for a man to size up because extra small might be a bit crop toppy on them. And whilst they've got abs,
right,
I'm not sure they want to.
But we'll show you the length as well because they are great to wear with leggings as well, with joggers even. Just a really versatile basic tee, which I think you guys will love as well. I think it comes in white.
Comes in white and I think a grey colour, and this is like an OT beige. You've got kind of the wash blue.
Yeah.
So you know we love to find a new t-shirt, so we're sharing this one today. Go on.
Also wanted to share these gorgeous chains that we're wearing from Musa Moda. Really fun. We've got a few of like layered gold chains, but we were looking for a really chunky gold style for a long time.
It's light. It's really light.
Makes a lovely little jingly jangly noise.
And it has a matching bracelet, so we're all over it.
So we felt like they kind of just add like a little nice twist to kind of update your tees basically. Should we show everyone our jeans? So Sarah's got a nice new pair of jeans on that we're going to share, and I've got a new pair of shorts that I'm going to share. So should we head to the mirror?
Yeah, and we thought we'd show you 2 ways to style up on new tees. Okay, so just wanted to show you the t-shirt out. So it's a really good length and it's slightly longer at the back, which I love. So perfect for leggings. And then if we tuck it in, just like P's got there, also looks really good tucked in, and it kind of hangs nicely.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they're too stretchy or too thick, you just don't get that good vibe. So
will you just roll down so they can see the length of the
so the sleeves are long.
I do quite like them like that as well though.
Yeah.
But nice to roll them up as well.
I find it a bit more flattering because it looks quite slopey, but yeah, I think definitely have the option. Maybe it's better worn longer with the sleeves longer.
I think so.
So we've just done actually 2 rolls to roll it up. Like that, and it's quite nice because it's like tapered a bit.
Also, we forgot to tell you about the nice little pocket detail.
What would you put in there?
A little pen, a little snack for Alfie.
So that's the t-shirt. Shall we?
Let's talk about.
Tuck myself in nicely. Shall we talk about the bottoms? Do you want to go?
So these are the considered white mum shorts. I was quite nervous before I tried them on.
I love them.
But little tip for you: always size up when you go for denim shorts. Unless of course you want them to be like little skimpy hot pants, but I just find them a lot more flattering, a lot more wearable when I size up. So these are a size 12. They are a little bit big around my waist, but once I've got something tucked in, and I don't like them to sit too tight in my waist anyway, so I quite prefer it a little bit looser and a little looser around my leg, just a lot more wearable, as I said before. And they're mum jeans, they're high rise.
Is that key for shorts?
I think so. Well, gone are the days. Do you remember when you used to wear like jeans were like that?
What did you do with tops? Because I was thinking about like low rise jeans. I was thinking, did you tuck in? Did you wear
And then you had like a belt, so there was basically no denim there.
Literally, like, it stopped there.
So yeah, I always prefer a high rise. We like it with jeans, with shorts. It just works really well. Tucks in the mum tum. And yeah, I didn't have white shorts, so it went for a little bit of a, considering that we're loving white straight jeans, I thought I'd give these a go. Really like them, and because they are from their considered range, they are organic cotton, they feel super soft, good for the environment. And yeah, so those are...
I like that they're frayed as well, because often you might get a pair of denim shorts and want to fray them, and that's a bit of a faff, so the fact that they're frayed I think is really good.
They come in blue denim as well, but I thought the white was nice, especially with the blue t-shirt.
Okay, so these jeans, these are actually also the considered jeans, and I know I'm a loyal editor fan, but I don't actually have anything in this wash, so the wash really appealed to me, and they're a little bit more stretchier than the editor jeans, so they're considered as well. They're called the considered straight jean. I'm all about the straight jeans. I'm not really a skinny girl, so these are super flattering. I'm wearing a 28-32. I did actually order the 30, forgetting that actually in Topshop I find them a little too short, so I just wanted to show you how they look. Again, love the frayed hem. For me, I prefer prefer it. I don't know why, especially when you're wearing a bit of a heel.
It's just effortless, isn't
yeah,
it?
it makes it a bit more cooler, gives it an edge. I do think I quite like these dressed up a bit. So we've gone for these little mules, which I absolutely love.
They're fun with the little heel.
I think the little heel is key. I think it just gives you a little bit more height, but they're comfy, so you really could wear these all day and be really comfy. And I quite like the stark white with this palette. I feel like it finishes it off. I wouldn't go black, or I suppose we could go nude, but I love the white, and they're flattering on the foot, comfy. So they're under £30, they're £29, which I absolutely love. I just think they're really useful. You can wear them with trousers, dresses, etc. So these are kind of our new easy casual looks that we wanted to share with you guys, and I'm really loving these pieces.
So as we mentioned earlier, we've got a few questions that we asked you guys last night over on Instagram. We're picking a few of our favourite ones, the best questions to answer on here. So the first one,
if you could only suggest one item, which one luxury shoe and one bag would you recommend? We might differ on this, guys.
I'd say shoe-wise, definitely a Gucci loafer, because they're so timeless, so classic, year after year,
flat.
season after season, comfortable, workwear, weekend, even date night if you like dress them up with like a nice top. And every year they seem to get better and better, and we're so excited to wear them this autumn because we've got nice snazzy little socks to wear with them. So I would say definitely a backless Gucci loafer, probably in black.
I was going to say black. However, I'm also throwing something else into the mix. I think we should also mention the Hermes slides, because I feel like cost per wear, they are about 5p. Worn them so much every holiday, they go tan definitely goes with, just like with the Gucci loafers, they go with absolutely everything.
True.
I mean, obviously they are a spring summer piece, so that you're not going to get them much wear in winter, but Gucci loafers, maybe slightly more, but I think they're forever chic. We get so many people asking us, are they worth the investment? Are they true to size? And I just feel lovely in them, and they're so comfy.
I bought them for my mum for her 60th.
Oh, so nice.
She loves them. True.
And bag?
What would you say?
Well, I'm actually going to say a bag that we don't own yet. Because we've had our eye on a classic black Chanel for a really, really long time, and we just haven't made the plunge. And I think that is a piece that you will have in your wardrobe. If you buy the right shape, it's a piece that you'll have in your wardrobe forever and ever and ever. If you get that right mix of, you can wear it in the day, like you said with the loafers, in the evening for date night, for work, but
you can't go wrong with it.
You can't go wrong. But I would definitely look into buying it pre-loved as well.
Vestiaire
or eBay or the Real, and there are definitely some good options. But you need to know the exact one you want, have tried it on, etc., and make sure it's in good condition. But yeah,
I'm just trying to think. Do you know what? I would probably say my Goyard, which I got for my birthday last year, because I think it is so, as we said with the shoes, so timeless, so ageless, so classic, goes with absolutely everything. And it's a great mum bag, it's a great travel bag, it's a great holiday, it's a great weekend.
Shove everything in.
It's a really versatile handbag. They come in 2 different sizes, and I actually went for the large size, which for me is a better size for mum life, but it doesn't feel too big to have it when we're traveling or whatever. So I'd probably say my Goyard's my best design.
And I think
investment.
with these pieces, they've got to be practical. You know, we're not going to say a heel or a clutch bag, because really it's not practical. So all these things you can wear in lots of different ways. So that's our designer bag and shoe suggestions, if you could have one item.
So this is a good one, actually. If you could make any changes to your home, what would it be? This is a really good one, because I'm at that stage in my house where everything is done, but I've almost got that itch, which I never thought I would ever say, because I really struggled doing the renovation, but I almost could do it again. And I'm going around my house constantly thinking, if I could do this again, I would do X.
What would you do?
But the main thing, there are quite a bit of things I would change, but the main thing is I would put aircon in my house. Because
do you think, though, obviously now when we're in this really, really hot time, do you think, living in Lux, of having this conversation literally every single day this week with various people, do you think it's getting hotter that you would use it enough?
Right, so when we did our house, what was it, 3-4 years ago, I feel that our summers were not like what they are now. 4 or 5 years ago, we used to have like the occasional hot day, but I really do think in the last few years, our summers have become really, really hot. Ever since I had Alfie, I just remember just just thinking, gosh, I really wish we had aircon. And the fans are great, but they do just blow hot, warm air around. We were meant to put air conditioning in Ava's room this year, but obviously COVID, it didn't want any workmen in our house. We ended up buying like a freestanding unit, which is great, but they're so noisy, they're so heavy, they do the trick perfectly.
And then where do you store them?
Right. So, but she's like a little princess in her room, because in the morning she comes down like
she's
all
on
like
the top
cool
floor.
And like chill, like cool as a cucumber, and we're all like so sweaty and hot. It's obviously a huge luxury, but I do genuinely think it would be worth it for how the weather is now. What about you?
So obviously we've just done loads to our house, and I'm kind of at that phase where I'm loving it all. I'm just making the finishing touches. So the only thing we haven't done is actually our garden. So when we moved in, it was really slopey, and we leveled it all out and we put fake grass down, but we never really got to the next stages. So we've got big trees that need to be knocked down and just need to get it looking really, really nice. But we've always spent money elsewhere, but we've decided that now we've cancelled about 3 holidays this year so far, that it's the year of the garden. So watch the space, because we need to spend a lot of time on it, and it's definitely coming, and I'm really, really excited. So you can give me some tips.
Okay, this is a fun question.
Thoughts on Botox?
Yes.
I think ask us a few years ago and we would have 100% been no, but I think as we've got older, it's just definitely something, if you can have it done in a really natural way, find someone to do it that you feel really confident with, then I do think I want to explore it further. I just feel sometimes it just need a bit of a...
We always say this, and I guess because of the nature of our work, we're obviously always on camera, always on film, always criticising ourselves. And so we say this, like we feel like our faces are dropping, so we just need a little, but obviously really natural. I wouldn't say we're going next week.
No, we haven't even looked into it.
We're kind of like exploring the thought of it, quite tempted by it.
And I think, you know what, if something makes you feel better,
yeah,
and you're able to do it, then why not? If it increases your confidence, we're never one to judge. I think you've got to feel right about it yourself.
My only thought is it can be so addictive, and I know our personalities, like once something feels good for us or we can see a difference, that's the only thing I'd be nervous about.
Hey guys, how are you? Good to meet you.
Exactly. So I feel like, yeah, we just have to be quite...
Watch this space. We'll keep you posted. Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
Do you ever disagree on a look, though your styles are so twinish?
Do we ever disagree?
You're not sure?
I'm just taking it in. No, like obviously there's definitely some styles that are suited better for you or suited better for me, i.e. shorts or like low cut dresses, no bra dresses. But I wouldn't say we disagree.
I think because we like the same things, that we always kind of get there. So if one has an idea, we just interpret it in our own ways, and naturally it's always quite similar. But sometimes if, you know, let's say we're working with a brand and we've got to wear particular things that are out of our comfort zone, that's probably when we might be a bit like, oh, but we haven't really ever disagreed.
There's a few points to make here. I think one being when you're a partnership, also we've worked together for so long.
We know how to kind of be with each other. Yeah.
And so we would never disagree on something. Like we might have a difference of opinion, which is healthy, but I don't think we would ever like disagree.
And also because we know what the other one's like, I would never say, well, I want to wear this, and you'd never say, well, I want to wear that. We'd always find a medium that we both felt comfortable with, and that's just a natural thing, like you said, from working with each other for so long.
But disagreeing, no, but perhaps have like some things that suit different body shapes,
style things slightly differently. And you know, if we always plan our outfits the night before, and then one of us might say, oh, or we message each other saying, is this bag really weird with this, and then the other one might say, oh, try this one.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll look at something and I think, oh, I'm really not sure about that, and then you'll wear it or you'll like style it up in a certain way, and I think, you've so inspired me. So I think it's quite good to have that relationship with either your bestie or your work partner or whoever it is, because it can, you know, inspire you to dress or do things that you probably wouldn't have thought about doing before.
Why can't we ever find it? It
basically was, who do we look at for inspiration on Instagram?
So many people. Yeah.
So I feel like we have different people that we look to or that we follow for different reasons. So for inspiration, Anine Bing.
Always. And Pernil.
Always. Who's pregnant again?
Number
She's like
3.
bashing them out.
So I saw
mama.
that, and they're all quite young still.
Yeah.
Good for her. Something navy.
Yes. Who else? I feel like this is the question that you get asked. It's
And then
like,
you think,
who's your
honestly-
favourite designer? And like, you're like, I literally can't remember one designer.
Well, there's a lot.
Those are our main.
Those are our main inspo, and then people that we love following because they're friends that inspire us all the time. Emma Rose Style, Emma
Yes.
Rose Thatcher,
Fashion Bug Blog.
Fashion Bug Blog, Flavia,
Literally again, forgotten
Sinead
again.
Crow. I can't even think who else.
Alice Living.
Alice Living.
Because also, I feel like depending on your lifestyle at that time,
Yeah.
you look. So I know when I was pregnant or when I had just had Ava, I started following new people, or like you start really interacting with people again, because I'd always followed, for instance, this is random, but I'd always followed Deliciously Ella, but never really looked at her page that much until she had a baby, literally like the day after Ava. And then whenever I went on Instagram, I wanted to see what she was doing with her baby. So I feel like you look at different people depending on like where you are at with your life, would you say?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm looking now. Millie McIntosh, new mum, we love her.
I'm loving her account.
She's doing so. Emma Hill,
Yes.
Obs, and her home is gorgeous. Orham Gray,
Monique,
Lydia Millen. I mean, there's loads.
Loads.
And you know, it's so nice. It's quite a nice community, and everyone
Yeah.
always likes and comments on each other's. And I just feel like you can get so much inspiration, whether it's someone's home or their garden or the way they've laid a table. It's just such
So
a
true.
lovely space.
Those are our main top dogs.
And we'd love to know what you guys are. If there's anyone we might not be following, please do let us know. Has your style changed since becoming mums?
Oh,
I would say that I think with the style changing and also the general loungewear vibe
Yes.
changing with becoming mums, I know I always used to say to you, I never wear trainers, I never wear joggers, and now it's just my go-to. I mean, obviously now when it's boiling hot, I'm in a dress because that's just our summer vibe. But generally, day to day, tracksuit bottoms and a t-shirt, but not just oversized, horrible ones, like sleek tracksuit bottoms that feel, or loungewear that you feel luxe in, but also put together, matching sets with really lovely trainers or a slide and a great t-shirt. I think that's where I feel most comfortable on a Monday.
Yes.
Because when you're running around bending over, I just can't wear jeans. When I look at other people wearing jeans, running after their kids, I really commend them. I just can't do it. I'm not comfortable. Are you?
never. Always
Never.
in leggings or like a boho dress if it's really
Yeah.
warm outside with the kids. I'm just trying to think if my style has changed since having the kids. I would probably say that after Alfie, not so much. I felt like my body went back to pre-baby pretty quick. After Ava, it took quite a bit longer and I'm still not really 100% there. So I would say that I'm going for different styles just to suit my body shape a bit better than perhaps it would have been before. So i.e. my jeans, a lot of them still don't fit, or if they fit, I'm just really not comfortable in them. And like slightly bigger t-shirts from bust size. But generally, as you would say, like we're all about that comfort, luxe lounge wear anyway. So I'm not too sure if it's because of being mums or just because that's the way style has evolved.
It's kind of worked really well for
Right.
us. Although I will say about wearing a dress, we've said this before, when you're on mum duty, they can't be too long because you stand up and you're carrying them, you almost trip over.
Or when you go up the stairs
I
with
tuck them into my knickers. Do you do that? I tuck my dress into my knickers
Or my
at the
bra,
side.
the back of my bra.
At the side, so then I can go up the stairs safely. Yeah, I just think more comfort, maybe less white. Because I've worn quite a few white dresses recently and I've literally got a bag of them needing to go to dry cleaners because they ain't white anymore.
Okay, last question. This is a really nice one because I think it will help a lot of people. What's your way to instantly de-stress and recharge? Over to you.
So I have recently taken up running and I have found it the most amazing thing I've ever done because I've never been a runner and I started during lockdown. This is only a recent thing, about 6 months, and it's just really quickly become part of my routine. And I put a podcast on or a great playlist and you don't think about anything because you're just running. And I've never found, like when I work out at the gym or classes, I didn't love it and also I would feel that my mind could kind of go in other places, whereas when you're running, there's just something about being outside and just doing one thing that my mind just loves it and I feel much better for it. And even sometimes when I wake up in the morning on the wrong side of bed, Craig will know if I go for a run that I'll come back.
It's like, go for a run.
Out the door, quick. I'll have like a much better mindset for the day. And I think it's just amazing that you can make something part of your routine and you can instantly notice the benefits. So my most recent thing is running.
And you've done really well at it. I did try and do running.
You did really well.
Yeah, but for me, I need to be in an environment to feel the buzz and to feel encouraged. So I'm really missing gyms and having that set time.
Classes.
I really enjoyed it, and really annoyingly, I started the gym like maybe 3 months before lockdown, and I loved it. 3 nights a week after putting the kids to bed, I'd go off, do my thing for 40 minutes. It was my time. Really enjoyed it. Let's see when I'll go back. But so I really do need to find a form of exercise that I'm enjoying, because I liked the running but not enough to keep going.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. You've got to find something that you really enjoy, because if you start to dread it,
it's the worst.
Then it's the worst. So that's what I was finding, just doing random classes sometimes in my living room. I was looking for something to do and I didn't know which one to do, and I was stressing
then it
me
stresses
out.
you.
So I think finding something that feels natural to you, that it doesn't mean it's easy by any stretch of the mile, but that you know, it works for you.
Mine might sound a bit odd to some people, but on a day-to-day basis, not every day I feel stressed or anxious. Recently, perhaps a little bit more than before, but I find that clearing up my house, putting all the toys away, having that time to just put toys in different baskets. I know this sounds a bit weird, but that like cleanses me from the day.
Clear, like, what's the word? Clear space, clear mind. Is that even a phrase? If I made that up? If you're living in mess, your mind can feel like mess.
So I find I put the kids to bed, clear up my whole living room, clear up the kitchen, and then I feel so much more relaxed. Have dinner, maybe do a bit of work, and then always end the day having a bath or a shower if it's too hot. And my new thing at the moment is I was getting into bed at like 10:30 and scrolling, and the minute you start scrolling, you can be doing it for like easy. So I'm now decided, being really strict, once I'm in bed, if it's like past 10:30 or 10, I'm really trying to not do the whole scrolling thing. And that's really helped me sleep better, kind of have that downtime before going to bed, resting my mind. So those are our 2 little tips, and they don't cost anything. I mean, before lockdown, I probably would have said, my biggest treat to calm down would be to go have a massage. But so those things that we've shared with you they don't cost anything. They can just become part of your lifestyle. Everyone has their things that make them feel better. So those are our 2.
So we hope you enjoyed our little Q&A. Please do let us know if you've got any other questions below, and we will try and answer them. But we thought we'd do some like general ones that we got asked loads, so that hopefully you'll enjoy all the answers. So this afternoon we have got a few Zoom calls, haven't we?
Yes.
We've got a load of emails, which we're really behind on.
We're going to just have to sit in front of the fan.
Yeah, sit in front of the fan, maybe strip off into a dress. And we're excited though, because we've gotten very nice lunch.
Yeah, so last week at the end of last week, we were sent a kit. It's called like a Shakshuka kit. For those of you that don't know, Shakshuka, it's like a pan-based tomato, onion, peppery. I guess anything can go in it.
Good. It's one of our faves.
It's delicious, but I've never actually made it at home.
I've made it, but I've done a real throw in some tomatoes, throw in some chili powder. I haven't followed like a proper recipe. So this box will show you comes with the exact things you need for the recipe. So actually, I'm really excited to see how good it's going to taste.
And it's lunchtime, we're hungry, so we're going to make that now.
And we're excited to show you the end result. Right, so this is the piece de resistance. I think it looks pretty unreal, I'm not going to lie.
We're now just going to crumble on the feta on top.
I'm starving at you.
So hungry.
And we've got some coriander.
Which I absolutely detest, but because it looks pretty.
Just put it on half of mine.
I'm just going to put it on your
There
half.
you go, that's perfect.
Is that enough?
That looks lovely. And we've got some pitta that it comes with as well. And
there we go.
We're ready to eat.
Let's do it.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to enjoy our gorgeous lunch, which I'm so excited about. We hope you enjoyed our couple of new in pieces and the Q&A. It was a bit different, it was nice.
It's nice to do these vlog videos, and also we weren't sure about doing them because it's quite a skill to film as you go, but we had so many lovely comments last time we did it, so we thought, you know what, today we were having a day at home working, catching up, doing emails, wanted to make this shakshuka as well. and share our lovely new finds. And so we hope you enjoyed it, and
We'll see you next week.
have a lovely rest of the weekend.
Bye.